detail. Key detail. Shreya, what is a key detail?
A key
and if you
detail,
go ahead, sorry.
A key detail is a detail that helps you read the story and give you clues.
What is a key detail? Okay, hold on one second, you guys. Let me turn my... Okay. All right. So a key detail are important pieces of information. So go ahead and underline on page 10, key details are important pieces of information. So yesterday, we asked and answered questions. We did a who question, we did a what question, and we did a where question. You are now going to flip to page 12. Page 12. And we're going to be reading Rabbit's Cozy Homes by Arthur Kent. Give you about 30 seconds to make sure you are on Rabbit's Cozy Homes. It's on page 12. Page 12. So today we're going to read an article with information about rabbit homes. Then we will think about questions that we can ask and answer about what we read. So while we read, I want you to be thinking about underline any key details that tell important information in the article. So anything that you think is important, I want you to underline. And I want you to just very gently, very nicely, neatly underline anything that you find is a key detail. So you would just underline it. Okay? And it would look just like this. I don't need 2 lines. I just need 1 straight line under whatever you're trying to underline. Okay? So I want you to use your tracking finger. So tracking fingers up. Tracking fingers up. Thank you, Mia, for showing me your tracking finger. Shazabe, I love that you have your article in front of you. You have your tracking finger. You're showing me you're ready to learn. I appreciate that. Okay, go ahead and point to the 1. So there's always going to be little numbers off to the side. And because that is for our paragraphs. So each new paragraph, there is a number. So if Miss Mize were to say, I need us to look back at paragraph 2, line 3. Go ahead and try and find paragraph 2, line 3. So what I would do is I'd go to paragraph 2, and then I would look, here's the first line, there's the second line, here's the third line. Oh, we're looking at this line about baby rabbits and their cozy homes. That is how you refer to a paragraph. So I would say paragraph 2, line, whatever. Maya, there's nothing that you're good to go. I want you just on page 12, okay? Following along. Okay, so now let's get our tracking finger back up to what? What? Following along as I read. What animal has long ears and a short, fluffy tail? A rabbit, of course. These small furry creatures live in meadows. They also live in forests and deserts. Rabbits live in holes in the ground. A rabbit hole is called a burrow. It is used for sleeping and caring for kits or baby rabbits. Rabbits make their homes cozy with grass, feathers, and fur. Living deep in the ground keeps rabbits safe from their enemies. Rabbits spend most of the day in their burrows. They come out at dawn and dusk to find food. On warm summer days, they may come out more often. You might see them sitting in a garden. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds if there's anything that you want to finish underlining that you think is a key detail. So something that is important to the story. Important to the story. Gwen, do you have a question?
Why is this video live on YouTube?
Because it's going to help me stream a little bit better. I'll explain it later. Okay, go ahead and mute yourself. Thank you. Okay, so what is this article about? What is this about? What are we reading? What is this about? Who knows? Who can share with me? I'll take a blue hand. Who can share with me what this article is about? Nobody knows what the article, what we just read? No, oh, there's some hands. Oh, good. Emily, what's one thing that this article is about?
Rabbits.
About rabbits. And going off of what Emily says, what about rabbits? What about rabbits? What about rabbits? Emily, get yourself muted, please. What about rabbits? What about rabbits? Alan, what about rabbits? What did we learn?
It's about how they make their homes.
How they make their homes. You can see it in the title, Cozy Homes. You can see it in the picture below. It's very clear that we are talking about their homes. So even if you haven't even read this article, you can look at the picture and you can look at the title and know that we're probably talking about homes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Alan. Okay, I'm gonna put hands down. Okay, so now I'm gonna read it one more time. I want you to underline key details that tell important information about the article. Important information about homes. Let's do this. Paragraph 1, tracking finger. What animal has long ears and a short, fluffy tail? A rabbit, of course. These small, furry creatures live in meadows. They also live in forests and deserts. Is any of this important about homes? Does any of this paragraph talk about homes? If so, underline it. If so, underline it. What animal has long ears and a fluffy tail? A rabbit, of course. Okay, they're talking about rabbits. These small furry creatures live in meadows. Okay, so it's kind of where they live. Where they live is meadows, and they live in forests and deserts. But is that describing the home? Not necessarily. So I'm not going to underline yet. Let's keep reading. Rabbits live in holes in the ground. Should we underline that? Is that an important detail? I see some heads nodding. Yes, let's underline that. Rabbits live in holes in the ground. That is a key detail about the kind of home a rabbit lives in. The kind of home a rabbit lives in. They live in the ground. A rabbit hole is called a burrow. Ooh, circle burrow. So what is a burrow? Who can tell me what a burrow is? What's a burrow? I'll take a blue hand. What is a burrow? What is a burrow? Wow, I love that Jane is paying attention. She's in her chair. She's listening. Addison's doing the same. Alan's doing the same. Shreya's doing that. Eli is doing that. Kendall's doing it. What is a burrow? Let's see. Kendall, what's a burrow?
A burrow is a home that's underground.
A home that's underground. So it's kind of like a hole. So these down here, a burrow is what's in these pictures. That is a burrow. Okay, so it is used for sleeping and caring for kits or baby rabbits. So what is a kit? A kit is a what? A kit is a what? What, Addison? What is a kit? Unmute yourself.
A baby rabbit, I think.
Ooh, so a kit is a baby rabbit. I just want to make sure that we understand that. Okay, so we have burrows, which are the holes, and kits, which are the baby rabbits. Let's keep reading. Keep following along. Rabbits make their cozy homes, or their homes cozy with grass, feather, and fur. Does that describe the home? Nod yes or no? Yes, I see lots of yeses. So rabbits make their homes cozy with grass, feathers, and fur. Living deep in the ground keeps rabbits safe from their enemies. Is that important about homes? That it keeps them safe? Is that an important one? Yes or no? Yes, I see lots of yeses. So living deep in the ground keeps rabbits safe from their enemies. Interesting. Let's keep reading. Rabbits spend most of their days in burrows. They come out at dawn and dusk to find food. Is anything about that about their home? That's talking about how they go get food. I see lots of thumbs down. That's how they go get their food. On warm, sunny days, they may come out more often. You might see them sitting in your garden. So maybe we could also underline, because it's a key detail, that rabbits spend most of their days in their homes, in their burrows. That's about the home. So now we're going to flip this over and we have some questions. We have a who, what, where, and how. What is a who question that we could ask about this article? A who question. Who? I'm going to do this one actually. Ms. Mize is going to do this one and then we'll do some others in a minute. Who? The who question is who lives, and now you are writing, lives in holes in the ground. Who lives in holes in the ground? Type in the chat, who lives in the holes? Who? Type in the chat, who lives in the holes? Thank you, Shreya. Thank you, Liam. All right, so I see lots of rabbits. Rabbits is with two B's. Rabbits live in the holes. And a hole is also called a, starts with a B. What is it called? A burrow.
Barrow.
Yes, Emily,
Barrow.
I can see it. A burrow.
Barrow.
Awesome. So you are, who lives in holes in the ground? Rabbits do. Wow, I see Sahaj following along. I see Orion following along. I see Addison and Maya following along. When you are done writing, I want your pencil up so I know you're ready. All right. Even if you are not done writing, I want your pencil down. Pencil down even if you're not done writing. Pencil down even if you're not done writing. Wow, Ojas, you are giving me all your attention. I love it. Your pencil's down. I can see your eyeballs. I can see you sitting there waiting patiently. Thank you so much. So what could be a what question? What would be a what question that we could ask? And you don't need to write this. What? Just be thinking, what is a what question that we could ask?
What is in the home?
What is in the home? Thank you, Wyatt. What's another one? What?
What's in the barrel?
What's in the burrow? Okay, or home, burrow. Okay, so Wyatt's got one. Who has another one? Just unmute yourself if someone's not talking.
Okay. How about what is the whole called?
What is the home called? Okay, does anyone else have another one?
I have one.
Go ahead.
What makes it special for the bunnies?
Special. Now, Adeline. Okay, go ahead and mute yourself. Now, going back to Adeline's question, what makes it special? Can we answer that question?
What makes it
From
special
the
is
article.
there's rabbits in it.
What makes it special? Okay, but is that, there we go. Sahaj music. Okay. Is that something that we can find in the article? If you can go find that, Adeline, in the article, the answer, underline it for me. What makes the rabbit special?
What?
So that special might not be the right word to use because the rabbits are special, but there's nothing in our article that's proving that they're special. We're talking about how the homes are, what rabbits do, how they sleep, why they're cozy homes, things like that. So come up with a different what question. You do not need to write. So what was Mia, what was your what question?
My
Say it to me
one
again.
question is, what is the whole called?
What is the whole rabbits live in called? And what is the answer to that? Everyone unmute themselves. What is it? What's it called?
Barrow.
Barrow.
Barrow. Barrow.
So it's a burrow. What could be a where question that we could ask? A where question. So we have a who question.
Where is the rabbit's home? Where's
Why-
the rabbit's home?
Where do you live?
Where's the rabbit's home?
Go ahead and use- So then we have the what question. What is the whole rabbits live in called? So now we need a where question. Where question.
Where's the rabbit's home?
I need blue hands. Alan, thank you for the blue hand. What is your where question? No? Did you want to share, Alan?
I was kind of raising my hand and I forgot to take it off on the what.
No worries. Jane, thank you for the quiet hand. What is your where question that you asked?
Where is the whole?
Where are rabbits' homes? Or where do they live? Okay, and where do rabbits live? We know they live in a hole in the ground, but I believe it's in the paragraph 1. So go look at your 1. Where do they live? Where do they live? Type in the chat where you think they live. It's in here. It's in paragraph 1. Where do they live? And I'm going to read it to you. What animals have long ears and a short fluffy tail? A rabbit, of course. These small furry creatures live in meadows. They also live in forests and deserts.
Oh, smack.
So where do they live? Oh, I see meadows. I see deserts. I see. Ooh, Shreya even said they do live in a hole, but it's so that it protects them and it's in the meadow. Okay. Desert, I see some forest. Yes, meadows. Okay, so our how question So the where question is, where are rabbits' homes? And we could say meadow. We could say forest. We could say desert. And lastly, we have our how question. How do rabbits use a burrow? That's going to be our how question. How do rabbits use
Yeah, so I think this steps out
burrow?
of things. It comes down to,
How do they use a burrow? How does a rabbit use a burrow? Who can share that with me? I'm going to clear blue hands. Go ahead and raise your blue hand.
before we go out.
How?
So it's a task
How
data.
do rabbits use a burrow? Wyatt, how do rabbits use a burrow?
And it's one day.
They
and it's really
use it
like
to
using the
sleep.
buffer that we have,
and
Oh,
stuff.
they use
to validate
sleep?
everything
Okay,
by
that's
the
one
exam
answer.
date, and let the system's good to go
They
and turn over to
use
the larger state group.
do.
And so we're really just trying to.
How else do they use it? Wyatt, will you answer me?
What are the scenarios?
How else do rabbits use their burrows?
To protect them. To protect them.
Just so that we can make sure that
Mute
functionality.
yourself.
Miss Mize.
Okay, how do rabbits
Excuse me, Miss Mize.
So it can protect.
raise
So
your
it can protect. So it can protect them.
Wyatt, I need you to mute
Excuse
yourself.
me, Mize.
Need you all to mute yourself. And raise your hand if you have a question. Okay, how do rabbits use a burrow? How do they use a burrow? So they use it to sleep. How else do they use it? Shreya, thank you for the quiet hand. And it's a blue hand. How? They use it to sleep. What else?
They use it to live.
Okay, to live. Jet, that's fine. Go ahead and rejoin. You need to tell me. To live. And also, in order to live, it's for safety. You have to be safe. So for safety. And for caring for their what? What are the babies called? What were they called? Everyone unmute themselves. What are they called? Who remembers?
Kit.
Awesome.
Okay.
Hey,
Kit means baby ready.
Kids.
go ahead and mute yourself. Thank you. Okay, so it's for your kids. Awesome. Emily, you need to slow down. Okay, so our who question, who lives in holes in the ground? Our what question, what is the holes rabbits, the hole that a rabbit lives in called? Our where question, where are rabbits' homes? And our how question, how do rabbits use a burrow? Once you are done writing your questions, and you can do different questions if you like, as long as you can answer them from the article. Once you're done with that, I want you to show it to me. And once you've shown it to me and I've said your name, you will be able to go to lunch and I will see you at 12:50. So show it to me once you are done. Awesome. Maya, you may go to lunch, love. Maddie, you may go to lunch. Sahaj, you may go to lunch.
Which page are you guys on?
Haley, I don't see writing. Get close.
That's because it's pencil.
Oh, okay. All right, you may go to lunch. Shreya, you may go to lunch. Wyatt, where's your writing, bud?
Guys, can I go to lunch?
So we're writing questions. Who lives in holes in the ground? Well, who? A rabbit.
Can't find that page.
It's on page 13, Eli. Page 13. Yes, Emily.
I fell behind. Can I show it to you later? Because my mom's gonna help me.
Tell me what you have. Kendall, you okay, finish those top 2 ones, answer your questions, and then you can be done.
Okay. Miss Mize, can I go to lunch?
And as a person, is he good?
Miss Mize, can I go to lunch?
Your page. Addison, you may go to lunch. You can go to lunch.
Miss Mize, can I go to lunch?
Finish your final one question. I want you to make sure that you at least this question, and then you may go to just say, why don't I see right?
I was in the bathroom.
Okay, were you in the bathroom through the whole lesson?
I was in the bathroom and I haven't wrote anything, so I don't know what to.
Okay, did you follow along at all during this?
Okay. Okay, wait. Oh, well, that's what it is.
Okay. Gwen, you may go. Al, you may go.
Can I go?
Show me what you have so far, please. Okay, Adeline, you may go. Mia, you participated. You may go. Orion, you participated. You may go. Zay, you were participating. You may go. Jenna, you may go. You were participating. Zay, you may go. Eli, you may go. Emily, you may go. Enjoy your lunch. All right, and the rest of you may go to lunch. Shazabe and Jet, if you need this lesson, it's going to be recorded and I will post it and you can watch it it'll be on the slides, okay? Adrani, you missed the lesson, so luckily I recorded it and it's going to be on the slides for you, okay? So you can go back and watch it.
Miss Mize, can I go?
Okay, so you guys may go to lunch and I will see you at 12:50. Bye, you guys.